Hello everyone, welcome to RoshChem summary videos. In this video, I'm summarizing the lesson fuels. Okay, so what is the difference between renewable and non-renewable energy resources? So renewable means the resources that are continuously being replaced by a natural process at a shorter period of time. So which means that the renewable resources will not run out because they are being replaced at a shorter period of time. So examples, the solar power, the biochemical fuels are renewable. And the non-renewable is the opposite, the resources that are used at a faster rate than they can be replaced. The fossil fuels are non-renewable because to make fossil fuels, it takes millions of years. So you cannot replace them at the same rate that they are being used. So what are the types of fossil fuels? So we should know for each type what is the main constituent. So when we say coal, coal is mainly made from carbon. Then crude oil, it's a mixture of hydrocarbons. Then natural gas is mainly made from methane. And then we have LPG, or we say liquefied petroleum gas. It is a mixture of propane and butane. So for each type of fuel, you should know the main constituent. Then the biochemical fuels. The biochemical fuels are the renewable ones. So we learn three types: bioethanol, biodiesel, and biogas. So we'll say what is bioethanol. The formula of bioethanol is same as ethanol, but when I say bioethanol, it's made from plant material. So it's produced from fermentation of glucose, which is you can see here the glucose in the presence of yeast is becoming ethanol. So this ethanol is called bioethanol, and also it's releasing carbon dioxide. So biogas. So biogas is also methane, consists mainly of methane and is generated when organic material decay and aerobically, which means in the absence of oxygen. So when organic matter decay in the absence of oxygen gas, it's making methane, and this methane is called not only methane, but it also has other substances, but mainly methane, and this methane is called biogas. Okay, now we will look at biodiesel. So biodiesel is a mixture of esters. Is a mixture of esters produced by the reaction between triglyceride and methanol, or you can have any other alcohols, something like ethanol or methanol. Right. So what are triglycerides? So you can see this is the structure of a triglyceride, or else you can say a fat or a oil. So the triglycerides, they have, you can say COO. So this is the ester bond. So it got three esters. So now I react the triglyceride with three alcohol molecules. Now in this example, I have taken three methanol. So what happens then? So when you react the triglyceride with methanol, you get glycerol, and so this molecule is called biodiesel, which is also, you can see it's an ester. You have COOCH3, so I can say it's a methyl ester because you have CH3 here. That's why I say methyl ester. Right? If you have ethanol here, it will be an ethyl ester, so which is biodiesel. So we'll see what's happening here. So I can break down the triglyceride right from there. So you can see, right, so this part here becomes glycerol. So you add hydrogens to make glycerol. And then the other part, so other part you can see it's CH3, CH210CO, this CH3, CH210CO. You have three of them. That's why I have written three of those. So which you can also see here, CH3, CH210, then CO, and the other OCH3 will come from the methanol. So that way, right, so this CH3 is coming from methanol. So this way you can make biodiesel, which is an ester. Okay, so now we will compare biodiesel and petrodiesel. Petrodiesel is a petroleum product which is from then fossil fuels. So petrodiesel is one of the fractions obtained from crude oil, because we know crude oil is a mixture of many hydrocarbons. So petrodiesel is one of them. So which are alkane and contain carbons 10 to 15. So So you can see the structure given here. So I have taken a petrodiesel molecule with about 10 carbons. So biodiesel, we know biodiesel, it is an ester of fatty acids, right? So it has a long carbon chain, and also you can see you have COOCH3, so that's the COO. Here is the ester functional group. So petrodiesel is just a hydrocarbon. This is an ester, right? Because it's a hydrocarbon, this molecule is non-polar. So this only got weak dispersion forces. The petrodiesel molecules are only attracted by weak dispersion forces, whereas biodiesel is polar, therefore it has stronger dipole-dipole interactions. Therefore, biodiesel molecules are strongly attracted than petrodiesel molecules. Now, we will see the physical properties of those two. So the physical properties depends on the intermolecular interactions. So the intermolecular interaction present here is the dispersion forces, and for the biodiesel it is dipole-dipole interactions. Okay, so look at the table here. The property and the fuel with the greatest value is given. The first property is the viscosity. So it's the measure of the fluid's resistance to flow. So biodiesel is highly viscous. So you can see from the structure, biodiesel is polar. It has stronger dipole-dipole interactions. Therefore, the molecules are strongly attracted. So that's why it doesn't like to flow. So that's why it's highly viscous. The cloud point then, the lowest temperature at which crystals appear. So biodiesel again has a higher cloud point, right? Because what happens is biodiesel molecules are closely packed. Therefore, when the temperature drops, they can crystallize. So therefore, it has at a higher temperature, it can crystallize when you compare it with petrodiesel. Density, so mass per given volume. So when you take biodiesel's density is higher than the petrodiesel's density, right? Because the biodiesel molecules are packed closely. So which means it's taken a less volume, right? So that increases the density. And then hygroscopicity, which means the tendency to absorb water. So biodiesel molecules can absorb water easily because biodiesel has a polar ester group which can make hydrogen bonding with water. Therefore, biodiesel, I say, it's hygroscopic. So that's the end of the video. So please do questions from the study guide. So you can find the questions and the summary notes on page 7 to 13. So thanks for watching my video, and if you need to know any further information, you can visit our website www.roshchem.com. Thank you. I will see you in another video. Bye.